Hello and welcome to Try and Talk, where we try and talk, but it's probably not going to work out anyway. So, today we're going to talk about dreams.
Why do we dream? A question that will not be answered in this video. Instead, we're just going to talk about stupid and weird dreams. So, yeah. Are you going to come sit down now?
Well, maybe.
You should come sit down now.
Yes, I believe you could have been more enthusiastic, honestly.
So, you can start, I guess.
I'm starting.
Why not? You're talking about Mr. Balin.
Oh, yeah. So, our band teacher is Mr. Balin, and he...
You're talking to me.
Oh, whatever. I'm talking to them. I don't care.
No, I'm important too, you know.
No, you're not.
It's my channel. If it wasn't for me, YouTube wouldn't know you.
Now I'm stopped because I'm thinking.
Stop thinking and just go
I
with it.
don't want to stop thinking.
You need to stop thinking, just go with it.
Anyway, Mr. Balin, our band teacher,
Oh, look, he's looking at me now.
he is frequently the supervillain of my dream. Like the other night, I dreamt that he was like a neo-Nazi.
I think it's because of his beard. His beard just makes him look evil.
His beard?
Yes.
No. Well,
sophisticated evil.
He's a good guy.
When I first saw him, I could have sworn he would talk with an English accent. Like, hello, governor.
I don't think so.
Okay, and we just continue.
That's too much. Anyway, he was a neo-Nazi in my dream, and he was redirecting the rise of communism /
I'm gonna guess you were Jewish in this.
No, I was completely Christian still.
I was hoping for complete and total, utter owning by you.
No. I get owned.
Exactly.
Well, I don't get owned.
Darn it.
I sort of get owned. I don't get food, but that's not the important part at this
Oh
point.
god, that has
story.
to torture you.
I guess. But, like, he sends Christian people into the bathroom, like the locker room in our school.
He's gonna rape them?
No, like, he's got those death showers that Hitler had.
He has death showers?
He's got death showers.
Is it like they drop the soap?
I felt like dying when that happened before, but that's not what I mean.
Okay.
What I meant was death shower, where they go to die. But I lied about being Christian in the dream so that I could live. And then he's like, oh, by the way, you don't get any food because I think you're Christian, but you say you're not. And I'm like, okay. And then you stand up.
I thought he was okay with Christian. I thought he was a Christian. Well, not Mr. Balin, but Hitler.
What? Well, this is my dream where Christianity is being put down the drain for whatever reason.
Alright.
By Mr.
Because
Balin.
it's stupid. We're not going to talk about religion.
No, well, it's not. That was very nice.
Alright, just continue.
Anyway, I don't get food, and then you stand up, and you're like, hey, that's not fair, Mr. Balin, and then he kills you, and then I wake up.
You had to wake up as I died?
Yeah, but I don't think he would have stood up in real life and been like, oh, that's not fair. You would have been like,
Oh, I would have stood up for you.
I doubt that. I would have stood up for you.
Wow.
I like
friend.
food and life.
Okay, anyway, okay, you want to wait for me? This one happened just a couple nights ago, so, for whatever, I was just playing Assassin's Creed, so I had, like, free running on the mine.
Yeah.
You know what Assassin's Creed is, don't you?
Yeah.
So, for some reason in my dream, I was a mouse, and
Okay.
there were cats chasing me, and I was, like, running around the building. I jumped on a wire and was running on it, and then this cat, he jumped up, hit the wire, and I fell off. Fell and died. I'm like, I'm dead in real life, aren't I? Then it said game over, and then respawned, and I was a happy person.
You like saw game over in the dream?
Yes,
That's really cheesy.
I am a true gamer.
No, you're not.
I am a true gamer.
Say no. Anything else you'd like to share?
What else is there to share? Okay, how about you want to talk about me in your dreams, huh?
Often you are the villain, honestly, instead of Mr. Balin.
Well, that's
Like,
kind of
that was
funny.
the one
'Cause
dream.
that's kind of funny for this one. I was like, I woke up alone in the house, which is really a common thing for dreams if you think about it. And so, what was going on was I'd woken up alone. So I was walking around the house, and suddenly you're standing in the middle of the living room just looking. And I walk in, I'm like, I didn't even say your name. It was like Christopher or something like that for me.
Christopher Robin?
No, just Christopher.
Christopher.
I'm like, Christopher. And this was actually last night, so.
Okay.
And so, walking up saying that, and like you just look at me, and without saying anything, you just open your mouth, and like for a tongue, a snake comes out and just licks his tongue, and then I hit you over the head with a brick. And I remember I got the brick, but I got a brick, and then
You had a brick?
and then it was over. I woke up.
That's like the prom queens you got a gun.
Well, actually, I didn't wake up.
Except you have
Mike
a
woke
brick.
me up. They asked me if I had anything I was gonna put in the yard sale today.
What?
Yeah.
You had a brick in your yard sale?
No.
I don't know what you were saying. I was just assuming.
Just talk about something. I feel ashamed. You don't even listen to me.
No. Well, you wanted to talk about something about like falling in your dream and then dying in real life. I don't think that's real, but frequently I have dreams where I die. I wake up before I die. Like, I will frequently have a dream where I'm in the top of a skyscraper and it's swaying because I heard one day that skyscrapers sway when you're in them. So it's not like. And
No,
like
it's not
a
like
limp
this.
noodle.
It's more like it's not like
Well, I understand. This is a dream. It was doing that,
this isn't a cartoon.
and it like fell and it snapped at this point, and I almost died, but I woke up.
In all honesty, with it snapping when you're like touching the ground, I wonder how bad that would be. Like, what if it's like swaying and suddenly it snaps and you just see it starts cartwheeling in the air?
Well, I don't have realism in my dreams. What about you?
I don't think that'd be a realistic thing. I mean, that's a lot of weight to be just cartwheeling in the air for like
No,
miles
I
and
don't
miles
think
and
so.
miles.
Then again, it wouldn't be like a
So where did
limp
you
noodle.
hear the whole skyscraper thing?
My mother probably.
Was your mother purposely trying to scare you?
Probably. Like I said, I wanted to go to New York City one day, and she's like, "Do you know that skyscrapers sway?" Because she knows that I don't like heights.
You don't like heights?
I'm not big on them, honestly.
But yeah, as a child, you decided to go play with a snake in the basement. Something
Yes.
like that.
Well, I've just got this general fear of things beyond my control, like ruining my life. That's just a general fear of mine.
I think like everyone fears that. I know I do.
Yeah.
Like I'm afraid to wake up one day and there's just gonna be a spider sitting right there. It's gonna be like
This is like beyond your control. You'd be like, swipe.
I don't
Slap.
sit like right at my face and be
Slap.
like, you know what, bitch, sting or bite and die. I don't like spiders.
I don't.
You know that new walkway next to the highway that walks up to Walmart?
No.
Well, they built one next to the highway, and they have those cinder block things that are like wide, like almost triangle shape, where they go like that. Like,
Uh-huh.
and on the other side it's just like this little wire fence type thing. And I'm walking by it, and like it's night, and we get to the bridge part, and there's like a bunch of street lights there. And what happens is, the teddy bear over there is trying to dig out. But anyway,
He's adorable.
and what happens is there's like a million spiders on this side, a million spiders on this side. So I'm just kind of sitting there with my arms together like this. I'm like, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, for some odd irrational reason. And then there's one point I'm watching too, and they like crawl at each other and they jump on each other. My thought is either they're fighting or they're mating.
That's weird.
Safe to say, after that part, I walked ahead of everyone else I was walking with, and that took them 5 minutes to catch up with me.
Moral of the story is spiders are kinky.
Probably. I don't like spiders.
Well, when I was saying general messing up of my life by forces beyond my control, I meant like hurricanes and giant bolts of lightning coming
Also
through the
natural
house.
disasters.
And like the solar flares and comets and stuff that are beyond our control.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of those just destroying my life at any given moment, but you know.
You can't put yourself in a higher regard. There's billions of people on this earth, and there's just gonna be something that's like, him, now.
Yeah, something's gonna be like, this person, dead, now. And it's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
You're not that important. Mr. Bateman might try to kill you in his death shot for making you pick up the sofa.
He's also, like, in another supervillain dream, he was, like, dressed up in this really goofy costume.
Do you like to think of everyone as freaking superheroes and villains or something?
No.
Okay, just tell me about the costume.
Well, I don't know how to tell. It was kind of like underpants, sort of. I, like, imagine him
Underpants?
in his undies with a cape. Yeah, that was him.
Does he always have his beard? Because his beard's the only thing I remember about
Of course
him.
he always has his beard.
It's the only thing I remember
Except
about
he's,
him is
like,
the beard.
balding. So, I don't know.
Isn't he balding in real life?
Yeah, probably. But he's, like, super balding, because he's a superhero.
What language did he speak?
English. Why?
Because two things I remember about Mr. Ben are one, his beard, and two, his son lives in Sweden. So if I were to have a dream, he's probably speaking Swedish, even though I have no idea what any Swedish is.
You probably like catch on with what you're saying without him even saying.
Yes, some part of my brain's like, you know Swedish.
No, some part in your brain's like, you know what he's saying, because that's part of you. But
I'm part Swedish.
no, I wish. Wait. Not you. I don't wish you were Swedish.
You know, talking about Swedish, I know that had nothing to do with Swedish. You ever heard of Swedish fish? The little red candy fish?
That has something to do with Swedish as the name. Yeah. Those are food that I like to eat.
When I was younger, I would eat those all the time, and my mom was always like, you know, you're going to turn those right? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to become delicious.
I'm gonna become delicious.
You know, a couple weeks ago, this one I really remember because it happened to be like 4 nights in a row. I was sleeping in my room, lights were off and everything, and like I just randomly wake up and it looked like there was like this white thing in front of me, and I always smack at it, and my mom was like always really slow for some reason. It was something I thought was a spider, and this one time I did it, I screamed when I did it. My mom came running into my room.
I feel like you have this major arachnophobia because like everything we've talked about so far, you're like, I'm terrified of spiders, and I thought this was a spider.
I've gotten better.
Smack it, you kill it.
I've gotten better.
Have you?
Yes, it's
I don't
just
think so.
that freaking walkway is horrible. Don't ever walk that walkway.
The walkway is the core of your spider problem.
No, I think the core is.
How long has that been there?
Spiders are just too kinky. It's kind of new, actually.
That's so kinky.
It's kind of new.
Yeah, how do?
You should take it sometime.
Like
It came in like a month or two, near the end of school. I think they started making it.
Oh.
Gotta be watching inside of this food. But anyway, so yeah.
Alright.
Anything else to add?
What?
You haven't really talked about many dreams. You only talked about one or two.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
Alright, so a few more things to add. We've taken kind of a break from The Intruder. That's coming out soon enough in a couple weeks. It's gonna be a season finale, so that's gonna be interesting. And have you had any weird dreams at all? Put them in the comments below. Have any questions for us? Put them in the comments below, and we will answer them. Hopefully, because there's not many people who watch this, so hopefully we can answer questions. Have a good day.
It'll be easy.
You wish. Bye.
Going. What? I have dogs. That's all I want to say while I'm on camera here.